secret. I said it's about game management. That's great scoreboard management, actually, from the Sharks.
Play advantage, knock on by Black.
Contest between Venter and Marchant, and it's an advantage for Quinns. Curly. Walker, in care. Huge hit on David. Marchant did well. Then Lamb. They are scrambling defensively, the Sharks. Marler met in the tackle by Venter. Here again, a little more patience now from Quinns. The offload is good for David, but more watchful defence from the Sharks. Esterhuizen wants it out wide and can walk it in against his former teammates. Immediate response to the three by the Sharks. Harlequins over for their third, and Esterhuizen with a third try in this competition.
Boy, there was a great tackle from Ewan Etzebeth. I think this may actually be it. No. Great scrambling. The defensive effort from the Sharks is just huge. But 13 men against 15, you're always going to be short on numbers, and Quinn's worked this really well. Good hands, good timing of the pass, and an easy run in for Esterhuizen.
Thanks so much.
So Will Edwards with a kick to reduce the deficit to 11. Still two scores required. But plenty of time, and still around 3 minutes, we're told, for Bongi Banambi to spend in the sin bin.
Yeah, this is really well worked. Good handling. Makazoloma Pimpy was scrambling across, had to tackle the man who made the last pass. Esterhuizen trots it in. How important is that for a timely score? Bringing the Quinns back into range. Just 11 points in it now.
Time is off. Number one, sub.
The referee asking the Sharks to make their way back to halfway with a little more intent. And time is called off as Harlequins make another change. Finn Baxter, the former England under-20 international, has been a member of the Harlequins Academy since the age of 13, replacing the Harlequins legend that is Joe Marler. And there's an unforced error from the Sharks after conceding a converted try. Restart straight into touch. Quinn scrum on halfway.
It's the worst recipe, that proper recipe for failure. Just when you conceded, you're down to 30 men. The last thing you can do is kick it out on the full. It's a bad mistake.
Okay, let's go.
And another change for Harlequins. Lewis Jaltema.
Time is off.
New Zealand born and representative of New Zealand schools and New Zealand under-20. Replaces Danny Kerr at scrum half.
Okay, Mark is here. Thank you, sir. Set up, please.
So just 7 in the scrum now for the Sharks. On their own ball, they had Francois Venter on the side of the scrum. Now they have no number 8.
Set. Use it, 9. Use it. Goes up.
It'll be a reset, and it's a valuable time used up.
And it's a huge effort on that Sharks front row, isn't it? Into Tukram Chunu, Kolusadi, Dan Yerster really putting some back into it.
Let's go, please.
7 against 8. They're under pressure and they're standing firm.
You didn't hear me? You didn't hear me saying play the ball? Coach! Coach! Bang!
A pensive
Overload.
Bongi Banambi waits. That is a massive let-off
Overload.
for the Sharks. with one reset and now a free kick for early engagement from Harlequins. The time is almost up on the yellow card, and there'll be more changes to be made. And Mbonambi's not going to take any further part. Dan Jooste will stay on. The hoist from Bosch, beautifully dealt with by Caden
Player
Murley.
goes down, player falls. Play on, no.
Jolton up. David.
Ruck formed. Stay on side.
Harlequins have to build
Taken
territory
back.
once more. Jeltima. Tom Lourdes's carry.
No, he's
Sharks
back.
desperately
No.
want the ball out of play here. They'll get a man back after this, but it might be a little too late. Wonderful pass over the top. And stepping is Murley. And Esterhuizen is in for another. Taking full advantage there with the Harlequins. Surely knew that the next break in play would see the Sharks back to 14.
Oh, it's so well worked, isn't it? Down the blind side, finding a little bit of space. The Sharks running out of numbers in defence. Look at this. Good handling, though. Then the angle here just gets right into the midfield, in behind the defence. Specky pass. The bounce was kind. And, well, Andre Esterhuizen one-on-one with Butcher Chamberlain. Too big, too strong, and too close to the goal line. There's no stopping the big Springbok centre. And as you said, Matt, the timing couldn't be more perfect. 13 against 15. It's now going to be 14. And the timing of the score is so important.
Ouais, pour moi, à vitesse réelle, je vois le mouvement des bras qui part vers l'arrière, donc.
More substitutions waiting to be made. Josh Bassett, so influential in the build-up to that try, having scored the first try here in Durban this afternoon. That conversion attempt from Will Edwards as well wide.
Time is off. What a break.
Come the big changes. A number of changes for the Sharks. Rowan Janssen van Rensburg is on. Aaron Andrews is on. Kuta Ntunu is on. I think I saw Sikumbucha Noche coming on as well.
Sikumbuzo Noche on for the Sharks. Rowan Janssen van Rensburg, who earned that solitary test cap in Cardiff in 2016 against Wales.
Yeah, I haven't seen that on the left, but I noticed that on the right.
And 23 tries in the colours of the Sale Sharks, and now back in Durban. And a conference is a welcome event for the Sharks team with this raft of replacements on.
Just on the last tram, is it against you, because you played it, and your head is on the opponent's shoulder. This is why
Yeah, a little chat going on there.
So if you can
This
get
is where the red
space
card
in order
came.
to clear out it.
Really upright was Oxen Chair, and as much as Jack Walker dipped and went down, you've got to position yourself a little bit better if you're going to make a tackle. The steal was a great one. The first part of the effort, though, judged to be
For me,
dangerous and illegal.
For me, it was fully made because the shoulder and the hand were tagged.
10 minutes or so to go. The Sharks down a man. It's going to be a courageous effort if they are to come out on top.
Maybe I made a mistake.
I've seen a cracking performance, actually, and a gutsy effort for the last 7 or 8 minutes while the Sharks were down to 13. But in that time, they conceded 2 tries, 2 all-important tries.
Okay.
4 tries to the Harlequins now, 4 to the Sharks, 3 conversions apiece. The difference between the two being the 2 penalties from the boot of Kerwin Bosch. 10 minutes to play in Durban. The Sharks desperate for points of any description to get back out of range of a converted try. Clearance from Joe Marchant down towards halfway.
Yeah, and wise move, isn't it, to clear immediately. Get it out of that danger zone, force the Sharks back. Just as much as the Sharks want to get points just to take it beyond 7. Harlequins don't want it to be more than 7. hard enough as it is now to get 7.
Joster finds Hiron Andrews, his first line-out take.
The advantage, 18 on the side.
And there's a penalty coming the way of the Sharks. Simon Kerrett adjudged to have come in from the side. The little chip over the top from Kerwin Bosch.
18 on the side, 18.
And given the last strike he made off the kicking tee, this might be in range.
Oh, this is all of 60 odd meters, maybe 61, 62 meters. That's it. I think it's just out of his range. That's a lovely little banana kick though. No angle to work with. He's made 25 or 30 meters. So down the man, when the Sharks do get to move the ball around, they're going to have to keep it a little closer, a little tighter, get the one-off runners, make the hard yards.
Almost a carbon copy of the previous lineup. Joster for Andrews.
Away. Number 4. You lost your bind.
And Lamb called out of it by the referee, having lost his bind.
Use it.
Grant Williams on at scrum half. First carry for Rowan Janssen van Rensburg. Williams quick to the ruck and away for Hiron Andrews.
Stay on side.
Joster met on the gain line and met effectively. And back is Kerwin Bosch, and he's just fumbled the ball, clearly looking for the drop goal from out in front. Furious with himself.
Oh, we saw a couple of drops of rain falling in the background there as well as that starts. You can understand the thinking here. The thought process is really good, just trying to extend the lead beyond 6. Eyes up to see where the pressure was coming from and didn't gather the ball cleanly.
Shut her out, both through then. Shut her out. Crouch!
A 7-man scrum once again for the Sharks with a full complement of the back. Jolteman, a little chip from Esterhuizen. Brilliant work from Rowan Janssen van Rensburg. Then Mapimpi, it's lost forward though. It's a bit of a wild pass, and Grant Williams had to go up high to collect, lost it forward. So some valuable territory won here for the Quins.
A little panicky, isn't it? Feeling the pressure, understanding the pressure here. Historic occasion, this first Heineken Champions Cup match in South Africa. The Sharks desperate to win here at home. Coming off 2 Vodacom URC poor performances, the confidence maybe just ebbing away a little bit. Down to 14 men and under pressure.
Crouch! Bind! Set! Yeah. Advantage.
It's Harlequins' turn for a penalty advantage at scrum time. Jolteman and Will Edwards making his entrance.
Angle.
Kerwin Bosch with the very rush defence, definitely up but quickly and definitely running into the gap there and skinned, leaving spaces. You don't want to do that again.
I haven't seen that. I come back to the penalty for angle. Okay, thank you, White. Is that the flanker?
It'll be a line out just about 10 meters out from the Sharks line.
Yeah, well, obviously it's always going to be tough here. 8 against 7, the Sharks under pressure.
Angle, not your side, mine.
Just coming out of the contest a little bit there on the blind hand side. Good to him, He's obviously the tight end. Understandably, the pressure just enormous from that Harlequins back and forwards.
Ball.
Walker goes to the front, and Esterhuizen bursting his way through, just a metre short, almost on his way to a hat-trick. But this is a wonderful foundation for Harlequins here. They can surely run it into the corner. It'll be a second try for Josh Bassett. And Harlequins within one with a kick to come.
Oh, the red card has proved catastrophic for the Sharks. Well worked by the team that love to run the ball. Andre Esterhuizen's been enormous today, the former Sharks player. Over the gain line he goes. He was the forward. That's what the crowd are thinking.
Looking at that forward out of the hands from Lewis Jaltema.
Well, it's been given. The try's been given.
There's nothing wrong in that sequence. It was the initial offload from Jaltema that they were looking at to Andre Esterhuizen. But still this kick to come. 3.5 minutes to play.
His last kick wasn't exactly a good one, though. Edwards pushed it way out to the right. The first kick he took was a decent one. And the crowd making their voices known and opinion known.
This for the lead. It is well wide again from Edwards. The Sharks can breathe again, but only just.
And still 3 minutes to go. Well, he did. Oh, it's so marginal that we can't really see from that angle. But what we do know is Esterhuizen came with a massive run, didn't he? He's drawn in 4 defenders. He's got 12 metres over the gain line. He made it easy for that man, Josh Bassett, to run it in.
And Dan Uester with such an important tackle on Esterhuizen as he made his way towards the line. Marchant not looking for touch. Bosch launches high. Nick David waits and happy to call for the mark. Chamberlain is back.
Back.
But David had given chase to his own kick. Grant Williams in with the tackle on Edwards. 2 minutes to play in Durban. In this first ever Heineken Champions Cup match involving a South African team. They looked so in control, did the home side, the Sharks, before the red card shown to Oxenchair. Here's Makazola Mapimpi, who himself has got onto the score sheet twice in this game. Bosch, Nkunu. Wonderful surge from the man they call Tux. Bosch, and then Notcher, and this is a magnificent score from Chamberlain. Wonderful line from Sikumbuzo Notcher, and that should be enough for the Sharks. They're on their feet at Kings Park. Chamberlain with the try. Tutuko Nkunu with a powerful surge, and then also a beautiful line from Sikumbuzo Noche as well. The offload from Kerwin Bosch. The finish from Chamberlain. Beautifully worked try.
Oh, it's been a courageous last couple of minutes from the Sharks, hasn't it? They've defended with heart and soul and spirit, and when they've got the ball in hands, they've some powerful runs, and Tunu with a big run. Noche with the perfectly little timed run.
Because the
line.
try is scored at 78-40, if you kick, you got 25 seconds. Okay? Yeah.
Well,
time is on, eh?
Slight delay there, but it is the Sharks who are going to come away with a victory here, no doubt about it.
If he kicks after 80,
and well-earned,
kick
courageous effort.
You got 15 seconds.
The referee saying that Kerwin Bosch
has
has
pas kick-off, c'est marqué à
15 seconds to go.
78-40. Try scored 78-40.
He needs to kick it quickly now. He's added the extra 2, has Kerwin Bosch. A dramatic finish to a game that seesawed. It was the visiting Harlequins who went ahead early with the first of 2 tries from Josh Bassett, converted by Tommy Allen. The Sharks led by 22 points to 14 at half-time and opened up a larger lead early in the second half with a converted try and a penalty to make it 32-14. Then Harlequins began their fight back. They were down to 13 men, with the Sharks with Bongyo Banambi and Oxenche off the field with a yellow and red card respectively. But some good energy added off the bench by the Sharks when their backs were to the wall.